Should maybe be better. So this is, I doubt that this is related to the previous stuff. The Irradiant card. So let's just see. Jesus. Okay. It's green. So that stays that way. Okay, I will probably add weapon durability. I decided a minute ago. I mean, it was in the game before. Took it back out, but actually would make the runs more interesting. It should be pretty easy to implement. Maybe half an hour or so. The problem is I need a sound effect for the weapon breaking, but it might also be not that hard. I'll have to see. I could just reuse an existing one. Or mix two existing together. Maybe I'll try that first. Okay, am I walking backwards? Pretty sure I am. Oh. Yeah, it was the other way. Let's try the axe. Okay, I'm hitting bushes. And I don't have food. Food, please. Please, food. Also don't have a potion. That's it. All right. Turn this down. Let's listen to some Skyrim music and implement. Oops, where am I? Implement weapon durability. So all I need is I need to amend items and entities for the durability data. That's just an int. And then I need to initialize the durability when the object is created. Then I need to subtract the durability when... So that's just weapons. When the weapon is used, and then I need to destroy the weapon when it's broken. Item. So I have padding here. Yeah, food doesn't spoil anymore. So let's just reuse that. That's pretty handy. Entity. Because items can be entities in the world. Do I have something that's unused? Don't think so. So let's subtract 4 from the padding for durability. Then in the new entity, I will I'll set the durability to 100. Let's make a let's define this globally. And I think that's it. Then in the game, I have these attack functions. And I'll just need to I actually need to find the item. Oh, I know, it's equipped, of course. So the axe does a normal attack. If that misses, then that's it. That normal attack strikes, and then it looks at everything around the player and damages them. But if this succeeds, then I'll subtract the durability. Oh, it's bag. Okay, bag, weapon. Like this. And the same for the sword. Same for the hammer. Yeah, the hammer should also not stun everyone when the attack misses. And the spear, same thing. So that should take care of that. Maybe I'll do the same thing for the shield. Because why not? When I'm at it. That would be... that. And then... I also need to... in the fight... only in fights. If the defender is the hero, yeah, I have this metric. Where's the metric recorded? Struct, metrics, TMGT. Oh, that's here. That's in the damage function. I can't do that. I need only attack damage, not so the traps shouldn't damage the shield. So if the defender is the hero, if the attack didn't do damage, this returns. So there was damage. So bag, armor, durability, minus. No more files to edit. That's of course not true. And yeah. So these, what I did was not enough. How did I do that last time? I could just update the inventory. It's maybe the best way. So that would be in turn hero. If the hero made a turn, break equipment. Maybe like that. Static void. Break equipment. Looks. Removes item. Destroys items in inventory with durability less than with yeah, that's actually bad. Destroys weapons and armor with depleted durability. So if the equipped weapon durability, that's currently the only way that it could decrease if it is equipped. Maybe I should iterate the whole inventory. That's safer for the future. If I want like an acid attack that decreases durability of everything in your inventory, I should probably catch that. That's a nice function. But that also means that everything should have a durability of 100 if it's depleted or not. So if it's less than 0, and this is a bit tricky because I'm removing from the array while iterating. But I think I have that in drop. That's not iterating. This is the actual call. What is that? Okay, this is when you press drop in the inventory. It looks if the item stacks. If it stacks, then it just pops one. Else it just removes it at the cursor. There's no iteration going on here. So maybe that's actually not the right way. It's maybe not the right way to do things. Oh, I also forgot something else. Let's make this non-static so it shows up in the compiler. If I forget what I'm doing. What else did I do? Oh yeah, that one needs to go as well. And that's in the new item. That needs a durability now. Well, actually it doesn't. And let's make this 4 letters, like everything else. And I need entity to item. And item to entity. Yeah. That's better. Okay, break. Break item. So this gets an item. And then if item durability. So, oh god. Let's not complicate this. Item durability is decremented. If it's less than or equal to 0, then remove the item. But for that I need a cursor. Cursor in the inventory. So I still need to iterate. That's okay. That's okay. If it's greater than 0, then return. Then iterate over the inventory. And if the bag is equal to item, Then remove the item. Does this... Oh, this unequips as well, so that's awesome. Looking if this... So this returns the item, remove item at index from inventory, sets R, if not null, to the removed item. Okay, it checks if it's null. So I null. And let's turn this around. If it's not, continue. Remove break. Decreases durability of item and removes it when destroyed. When depleted from inventory or bag. Unequips and removes it from bag when depleted. Okay. N is 0. Don't need N. Okay. And then play a sound. Put the message that is OS item object index name, or actually item name. That's a pointer. Okay. And then let's play the pile maybe, but not with the bush sound underlying it, but with word or something. That should be unique. I was thinking if I make the messages at the bottom have colors, but that's not in the game right now. So yeah. And if it's less than a quarter, then 1. Well, actually, if it's exactly. Otherwise, this will pop up every single time. And I don't think there's a way to have the durability decrease. by 2 in one turn. So that should work. So at 25 now, I'm guessing with the 100 durability. But let's just see. So now I need to call this item everywhere. I called this break item bag weapon. And of course here. Oh. Let's give this something really low for testing. Oh, come on. Item declared. Well, this sound plays not that often. Don't have to vary it too much. Game. Let's go to the test room. There's a lot of stuff there. And actually this should work on bushes as well. So let's just dump them here. And a couple of weapons. Okay, ominous. Sword is breaking. Sword broke. I mean, oh. Thank God, it's not the Heisenberg. It's just a segmentation fault. Okay, item is 0. Oh, I mean, what? Did the axe break before that happened? Oh, of course I need to return when it breaks. Int. And then break item if this is 1, turn 1. And here is 0. Turn 0. This should actually Yeah, just return 1 here. Actually, I should return 1 here and make an assertion down here. Because it would be an error if I can't find the weapon in the inventory. Let's just go with that. Yeah. Okay. Next, if... Well, this just returns. Don't need to do anything there. I hope I saved that test setup. Yep, that's good. Okay, sword. Sword is breaking, sword broke. Axe broke. Oh, I'm not... Wait. Why is the dagger not... I think the dagger just does a fist attack. Yep. Let's change that. Oops. And if fist is 0, turn 0. Else, does that make sense? Yeah, but I'll just break weapon and return 1. Okay. Let's try that again. And before I do this a 1,000 more times, let's reduce the fade. Bait time. Still too high. That's good. Okay. Test room. Dagger. Wait, are you kidding me? Oh, it's not equipped. Stupid. Breaking. Broke. Good. What I didn't check was the shield. And also not... what also not? Not if the 100 durability are good or not. Let's just try it. Add weapon and armor durability. Okay. Let me close. No shutters. Okay. Let's see how that feels. So much for that. What? Still crashing there. Yeah, why? Turn NPC? Why is the NPC breaking a weapon? What? Oh, in fight. Yeah, sure. I'm never checking if it actually exists. So let's just add a check. If items null, turn null. I mean, I would guess 200 is maybe better. What durability? That's... I don't want this to be Breath of the Wild, because that weapon breaking in that game pissed me the hell off. And I thought it was such a lazy thing to do. But the so I think 200 is... the weapons should last maybe a third of the path or a quarter of the path. Maybe I should count the hits in a variable to get a feel for it. But if every bush counts, then that... I mean, that's a complication that I think is fine. You could min-max it by unequipping your weapon when you're not fighting, which is of course overkill, but so I don't want that to be necessary. That would actually be bad. So they should last a good while. But I don't have a weapon. But they shouldn't last the whole game. Because, yeah. That wouldn't be ideal. So let's run with this dagger. The few turns I have till I die. And leather, that improves the axe. So that would be nice. Great. So much for that. I think the path is still at 50. No? Or did that change that? Don't think so. And yeah, I've been thinking about the game, about the future of the game. Honestly, it's still too early. And I need to take time with the bigger decisions. But I need systems that tie the game together over the different regions. And maybe I'll let them grow organically. That's probably the best way to do it. That is just figuring out what the game is lacking, and then slowly towards building a solution in many small parts and then integrating them. That's probably, yeah. I think I talked about that before. That's probably the only way that you can build something complex. I mean, it's like with code. If you start with the systems architecture, then you'll get nowhere, basically. Oh, that's me. Lessons hunger, so that's good, because well, I have food. So health regeneration would have been better. Potion, that's very good. Come. Yeah, but I think overall with the changes I did last week, or this week, the game is in pretty good shape. Is it the best game ever made? Hell no. But it's fun. So I'm not tired of it at all. Even though I know how it works. And I know... Oh. How am I supposed to get through here? Oh. So I think that's a good sign, but maybe I'm biased toward liking it, because I made it. No idea. But I think it would be very bad if I was tired of it. That's certainly not the case. And even the world still feels fresh. Of course, I recognize almost all the places. But the path always diverts before it gets too samey. Never takes the same path. So there's always something new. And I'm kind of lost. Oh, there's a staircase. Oh, there's the way. Yeah, I like these little moments where you're lost. I don't like being totally lost, which happens sometimes. And that happens pretty often when exiting interiors. So I need to work on that. Oh, come on. Because the getting lost part is what keeps you from zoning out. And that's bad. Because this is actually a pretty good game to zone out too. And yeah, maybe I should add a display here for the durability. I could do that pretty easily with well, that's actually in the inventory. Yeah, that's even easier. If it's only here, then I could prepend damaged on the description. That might be a possibility. Actually, let's try that. And that is item description. Yeah, beast. That's. I don't think I need that. How is format? Win as 0. Test room. Oh, I'm on 100. Okay. Actually, let's heal this out. 100 hits. Okay, that's actually not too many. I mean, it says it. So it definitely needs to be 200 or more. Let's give it 250 or 200, maybe 200. While I'm at it, let's make food rose colored. And yeah, that's it. In other news, I'm probably going to increase the price of the game from 12 to $15, euros, and equivalents across the world. And that's not in reaction to the attention I got on... Great, there's bushes. The attention I got on Reddit, though that gave me confidence. But it is because I looked at the... If you read the post, I linked Delver, the game, and I looked through their Steam page. It pushes at 400 debate. I looked through their Steam page, and I know, so Delver costs 15 bucks, and I know the game pretty well, and I think that my game is probably, quite certainly worth the same. Sure, my game doesn't have the nice and extremely what's the word? Time intensive work on the art and the 3D levels, but my game has a large world, and what else was it? Yeah, also my game isn't 8 years old, but that's of course nothing I would subscribe to. Older games being cheaper, but that's just how the world works, I guess. So yeah, it'll be 15 bucks. It'll be 20% off. It brings it to I forgot already. You can do the math. Maybe 12, 11. And I also feel better at that price point because it well, that's I don't feel better with 15 bucks. I feel better with the game being priced closer to what it's worth. Hopefully, that's all guesswork, of course. Because that will... So there will definitely be times where sales are really low. I mean, that might be like that from the start. So having a few more bucks per sale might carry me over to the next bigger release. So I feel a bit more comfortable. But yeah, it might also be a bad decision and keep many people from buying the game. So I might be shooting myself in the foot. It's nothing to do with greed. It has everything to do with wanting to continue to work on this game for... I mean, I'm not going to say until I'm ready for the retirement home, but for a long time. And yeah, I'm working towards that. Okay, shard, proof spear. I mean, if you have objections, then please post them in the comments. Because, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Wait, did I open that twice? How am I still alive while not paying attention? Oh, shield, that's nice. I can test the durability of that. But yeah, not sure that the sword is all that useful. The axe, because trying to tank damage is pretty much a death sentence, especially later on. But I mean, it's there. It's there to use. Okay, why does... Okay, I thought the axe didn't have a description, but it does. So what do I throw away? Proof spear? Don't have spear. But I could use vitality. Well, now I'm really not sure if I'm still on the 50 patch path or the 100 one. Also kind of lost again. So much for that. So the only thing that's really missing to make this a rounded experience would be letters and books to read, or murals, engravings that tell you more about the world. That would be pretty awesome. But yeah, I'm just out of time. I could maybe add some, but I'd rather be testing. This is actually the weapon durability and the charms bring a lot more decision making into the game. So I could carry around this hammer and this sword. And then have a better chance having a matching weapon when I find a charm, a weapon charm. Oh, actually, of course I didn't. I found one for the axe. But this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Wait, am I having... Oh yeah, sorry about that. Okay, defense charm. I was kind of worried if it's clear enough that you just have to keep the charms in your inventory. But they show up on the left with your other gear. So I think that should be clear. It's not hidden. Oh, come on. So I think that's fine. Let me go to the bathroom real quick and give you something to look at. Maybe just that. Actually, let me see if I'm still at 50. The path. Yep. Okay. Maybe let's reduce it 20, 25. Well, 20 is better. So yeah, great. That's my neighbors. If you can hear that. Let me make the game louder. Okay, test. Have to check that. Test. I think it's fine. Actually, my clock is pretty loud. I feel like a robot. Okay. Okay, the path is really short now. It's only 20 patches. I'm not sure if I would be able to beat this shorter path. How that would reflect on being able to beat the larger one. Well, I mean, this should be easier, of course. I think so. The shorter path. Especially if there's no monsters there. Oh. Great. Great. Let me change this sprite. I get in trouble with Valve. New game. Yeah, let's put it back to 50. Oh, yeah. If I clean the build, it resets the settings. Because it removes the settings file. Yeah, but I think there's actually not much more to add before the release. Okay, now I'm having trouble again. Oh, is this where I came from? Yep. That's also not the path. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was devious. That stick. Great. Could be a short run again. What is ash? Lessens poisons. Okay. That must have helped me just then. I also added these random chests. They are very rare. But I thought... yeah. I thought the overworld could need some of these. Chat needs juice. Okay. Wax defense. Okay. Medicine, food. No potion. That's bad. Was there a sound that was missing? Oh, I think it's just the audio delay. Yeah. I need food. Did I just walk past food somewhere? I also don't have... oh, I have one potion. Okay, so that could save me. Oh. Proof sword. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's it. But until now, I haven't seen a reason why I shouldn't be able to complete this. I think it's just me not being diligent enough. Okay, that was good. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was lucky. Hello? Need a potion. Also haven't seen +1 weapons in a long while. Not sure where they are. Okay, so this is the first time that I didn't get a charm, which is very rare. What happens? Great. Drank my potion on accident. Again. And walked right into that trap. What, I'm poisoned. What poisoned me? Oh, this snake. Okay. I still don't think it's too hard. I think it's a squishy kind of hard. Yeah, but that will need tweaking, for sure. Let's look at the to-dos. So, make a function to jump along the path. I can do that on Monday. Add a manual. Been thinking about that, but nah, not right now. And then yeah, I have all these little bugs, maybe 20 or so, that are easy to fix, that I'll do tomorrow. And yeah, I'll upload the the release candidate tomorrow. And then Monday and Tuesday will be just on Windows. Testing the game. And I'll prepare. Yeah, that's another thing. I'm not sure. I want to really post one more time on Reddit. This time on the roguelike subforum. Roguelikes. But I'm not sure when. So I've decided I won't post on indie games or any of the other subreddits, because that's just too untargeted. It's better if the number of normies that play the game is kind of limited until people with more of an understanding of the gameplay and everything surrounding it have played it for a while, so that can wait. But I'll post on roguelikes, but I'm not sure when. So I have the intuition, which could be totally wrong, that posting before release, a day or so, would be better than posting on release day. But I don't know why I feel that way, because it's not actionable for people reading the post a day before, other than wishlisting, as opposed to on release day. People can just straight up buy the game. So it makes more logical sense, but I also think that if there's no anticipation, then that's completely irrelevant. If you know what I mean. There's a complication in that. If I post before release, then of course I'll be a large chunk of my time will be taken up with answering questions on the post that I can't spend with polishing the game. But I mean, posting a day before might also be bad. Maybe Also right now for no reason, for no deeper reason, I timed the release at 12 p.m. Yeah, 12 p.m. or a.m. p.m. at noon CET, which might be not that great of an idea. Maybe I should release it in the evening. And if I post about it on the day of release, maybe it's enough if I post a couple of hours before and say it releases in a couple of hours. That will yeah, I should post on release day. Yeah, I think it's the wording that counts. Of the post title. And I'll probably just post at noon or something. Might be overthinking it, but I'll figure it out. I mean, I could still post about it a week after release, so that's also not bad. So I don't have to stress too much. I'm min-maxing, and that's what I hate. So I shouldn't do that. I should just post about it when I release it. And that's it. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, I think I'll go offline for today. I'll just play the game. Tomorrow, same thing. I'll probably be streaming longer Monday and Tuesday. And then on release day, but I'm not sure what I'll be doing on stream on release day. Other than playing the game, which is, I mean, yeah. I'll think about it. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. See you, bye. See you guys, bye.